Welcome everybody to the new podcast, Thr3at Sportscast. I'm here with Dice and Shaquarius Blacks in Appalachian State.
Shaquarius Blacks in Appalachian State. Put some respect on it.
Alright, this is called the Thr3at Sportscast. We're going to mainly focus on football topics, and then we'll branch off as the other seasons approach more. But right now is minicamp season, getting into football. Start off my favorite team. Yeah. Who they?
Such a poverty franchise.
Just saying.
Let's go.
Alright, Cincinnati, we out here upper echelon last 2 years, AFC North champs. But I'll keep passing down to the AFC North bottom contenders.
Bottom contenders is crazy. My favorite team is the Steelers. Yeah, I mean, we're going to come out better this year. I promise that.
I think last.
No. Browns are going to be last.
My favorite team is the New York Giants, and the only thing I'm going to say here on this podcast that's going to be consistent is that the Daniel Jones slander will not be tolerated.
Is he like a running back? Or?
He's a quarterback. He got paid like a quarterback. He is a quarterback.
He should got paid like a running back.
Why he got paid like a running
He
back?
should got 11 mil like Saquon.
Why? Saquon was offered 13 mil. He never took the deal. That's his fault. He should have took the deal. My man went in there like an absolute gangster. My GM went in there like an absolute gangster and told him, we're going to offer you the best deal. Once this deal, you don't accept this deal, off the table, and now we're going to negotiate with you from the franchise tag. He knew what was up. They even offered him different times, like 4 or 5 different times, try to offer to work with him. And he refused to take it. So now imagine. Now let me ask you a question. Imagine right now, right? Seriously.
You guys are ranting already. Look at
Because I'm going to go in because this is what you guys want to bring up, right?
We're going football.
So imagine right now, right? What do you think Josh Jacobs and Tony Pollard right now is thinking, being that this is the guy we got to look at in order, because he's the guy. He's the face. He's the face of opposition right now. How are we supposed to negotiate? No. As far as the negotiation of trying to get the running backs back their money, he was supposed to be the dude because he was the one who had the talent to be able to do it. How does it look now that you sat out here, you hauled out, you said we ain't gonna get no money, and then you turn around before training camp and accept $11 million? What are we supposed to do?
You got a 13, you got $2 million.
He didn't get $13 million. The $2 million was guaranteed and upfront money. They cut him a $2 million check when he signed the contract. It's $11 million, and it's not even $11 million. He has to reach incentives to earn the other $900,000 that they put in incentives. Smart contract by the Giants, by the way, respectfully.
Well, first off, I feel like if they think he's the face, then it's a fucked up face because his career isn't that well. He had 2 years injured.
So
right?
now, so
right?
Okay.
So I should look at him.
Okay.
I would look at Derrick Henry.
You would look at Derrick Henry. Okay, so now we can get to Derrick Henry right now. Derrick Henry.
How much is this check?
When he had a chance to set that running back market, he didn't do it. He settled for that 12.5. So if anybody is thinking they're supposed to get above Derrick Henry, who's been the best back in the league for the last 3 or 4 years now, no. Because Derrick Henry actually led them to AFC Championship games. He's led them to playoff games. Saquon has done nothing.
So Saquon didn't lead them to the playoffs last year?
He had a hand in it, but
No.
when it came time to it...
So he didn't lead them to the playoffs last year?
That was Daniel Jones. Next. Yes.
But either way, like I said, I wouldn't look into Saquon. Like you said, like, he's not... His accolades are okay, but it's not like he's going to be there. Like, they have stuff to go off and be like, no, you don't deserve it. You're injury prone.
They do. They have him being injury prone.
Yeah, but they don't have that against Josh Jacobs.
They don't have that against Josh Jacobs, but what has Josh Jacobs done?
He led last year.
Outside of 1 year where he had a good year, he led the NFL in rushing. What has Josh Jacobs done? Do you mention Josh Jacobs in the pantheon of running backs outside of
you have to.
You have to because he led the league in rushing.
Year.
He led the league in rushing last year. Of course.
Derek Carr is ass for last year too.
He is. Shout out to Rogan. I told you I was going to mention your name. Sue me.
Yeah. So like, if Josh Jacobs has the most rushing yards, and you have Devontae Adams, Hunter Renfrow is like one of the best route runners in the game. Max Crosby on defense, and you guys can't even make the playoffs.
They couldn't even. I think they only won 4 games, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they're horrible. And then now he's supposed to be saving the Saints.
Well,
I mean, better than what they got.
it ain't gonna take much for him to save the Saints because he's the best everything in that division right now. I think they're starting like 3 rookies in that division.
Baker Mayfield.
They got and Baker Mayfield. Wow.
Yo, put some respect on Baker in college. He was cooking.
And he was the number 1 overall pick, and
Yeah.
before he got a chance to get to
And he
his
did
second
decent in the
contract.
Browns, but the
Right.
Browns wanted somebody good. That's why they got Deshaun. Baker's not that bad the way people make it seem like he's god awful. He's not.
He had a good team around him and couldn't lead them to do nothing. Oh, he did though. Let's put some respect on that. He did though.
Well,
He did beat
OBJ?
John in the playoffs.
OBJ?
Yeah, he beat John in the playoffs. He beat the Steelers in the playoffs.
Don't look over here.
They hung up. I ain't
Don't
talking
look
about
over
you.
here.
I remember that game. They hung up 48 on y'all that game. It
I'm
was.
telling you, Baker's not that bad compared to anybody else. So would you want Baker Mayfield or Ryan Tannehill?
Baker.
Tannehill.
What?
Tannehill has shown through working with the Titans that he can actually.
He might not even start. That rookie's nice.
Who?
And on the Titans.
Oh, the one who got drafted in the second round.
Yeah, he should have been first.
The guy whose girlfriend is she's kind of hot. And I'm not even gonna hold you. She made a name for herself. She got a
Apparently
bigger,
to you.
she got a bigger
Is she
star
white?
than he does. Huh?
She white?
Absolutely.
Oh, you do like snow.
Absolutely. Listen, man. Salt of the earth, man. What you talking about?
I thought it was milk. That's milk and
No. Sour. No. She's not sour milk.
So who is?
Listen.
I thought you lactose. Thought you want milk?
What?
It's-
No,
he said
I
almond
told you
milk.
I'm
It's
lactose, bro.
It's almond milk.
It's almond milk.
I'm lactose, man. I can't drink sour milk. I can't drink expired date milk.
Can't even drink regular milk.
Well, regardless, like I said, I don't think Ryan Tannehill might even start.
He might. Well, listen. And so who you said? Baker Mayfield. Well, guess what? They have a choice in Tennessee. Tampa Bay ain't got no choice.
No,
you
they have to.
You got to start Mayfield, or else
They don't have anybody.
they don't got anybody else.
They have to just run off of.
Did you see that? I don't know if there's a new rule, but I know that they have like 4 quarterbacks now because of the 49ers situation.
Oh yeah. They have an extra one on.
You know what though? I'll say this right now. The 49ers quarterback situation has been dirt since they blackballed Colin Kaepernick. Yeah, I said it.
That hasn't been dirt.
Yeah, it
Jimmy
has
G
been.
did. I mean, 49ers still been consistent.
Jimmy-
even if they didn't win it all, they still been consistent for
They've
a long
been
time.
consistent because they've had an excellent defense, and then the team around the quarterback has been good enough where they can do some things. And that division, by the way, has been weak outside of the Rams winning the Super Bowl that year. Sorry, you know, you know.
It's because Aaron Donald was 300 pounds with a six-pack. You can only stop him so much, and we had a bad O-line for the last 2-3 years, maybe like 5. But either way, this year, gonna have the best O-line.
Cap.
Keep that same energy.
Keep
telling
that,
you.
keep that
I'm
same
telling you.
energy. You know what? Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it here. I
Alright.
want this on record. He said they're gonna have the best O line.
But
Keep that same energy.
let's swing back to like minicamp started. Do you see all the injuries happening in minicamp?
Yes.
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
Yes.
They're
Yes.
going too hard.
Yes.
That's what-
And a lot of this stuff is happening before they even put pads on. A lot of teams didn't
So I'm
start
saying,
pads
look at
until
Burrow.
like yesterday.
Burrow got hurt because he was
That was a hell of a-
and he was wearing an orange jersey. You can't touch the guy in orange.
Yeah,
like,
it
it's
just-
the red most teams, but they wear orange and white.
He just ran out to the right, and that was
Yeah.
it.
You scared, ain't you?
Nah.
You scared that might be worse than what they say it is.
Now, you know what I'm
He's
really
out for
nervous
it.
about is what you said in the past. Because Jake Browning was cooking in minicamp. And he was like, well, it ain't that hard. Nothing against Joe, but like, if you have these guys, they're getting it no matter what.
Yeah.
Tyler Boyd's not Joffrey done.
Yeah.
T. Higgins is up there. And then he said, Jamar Chase, whoever's one-on-one, they're catching it on any
Facts.
quarter.
You guys probably have the best trio of receivers in the league.
No, not probably. We do.
You probably do.
Alright.
I mean, there's going to be some debate about that because I'm sure some teams
Yeah.
can put out there like that.
No. There's no debate on the best trio. Everybody thinks like Jamar's great, which he is. So
He
is
is
T.
great.
Higgins great, but Tyler Boyd has the best completion percentage out of all 3 of them. He doesn't
Because
drop
he
the
doesn't
ball.
drop the ball. Unless,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's supposed to be our worst one out of the 3.
And that's
So we can
that's
have
saying
that.
something.
That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
all right. So let's put it on that. Let's put it on that surface then. Let's say
Yeah.
suffice to say, y'all got the best trio of receivers in the league.
But with that being said, that's what I'm saying. I'm nervous to see if it's like I feel like they got to give Joe his contract now because let's say if the injury is more severe, then we still do good without him. They're gonna be like, nah, he could go. We got to keep these receivers,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be a 49er situation. Where
Yeah.
they can't get rid of Joe because The whole time Cincinnati, we never won a chip, but the whole time Cincinnati, before Joe Burrow was drafted, we went to the playoffs 5 times. Since Joe Burrow's been drafted, we've been to the playoffs 5 times with him. He's only played 2 seasons. Basically.
They're going to have to give Burrow his money regardless.
Yeah, but
this is his second injury. It could be a major injury. This is his second injury.
But look, so he got hurt. Our running back, Trevion Williams, just got hurt. Cooper Kupp just got hurt. I saw that notification.
He got hurt again.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp got hurt.
Again?
Last night, I got a notification. Cooper Kupp got hurt.
Again?
Jalen Ramsey's out.
He's out until December.
Yeah. Talking about, I'm going to be here a month earlier for you. And then they signed Eli Apple.
Yeah, they signed Eli Apple, your favorite.
Bum.
I'm going to get you a jersey.
Bum. He's a bum. And don't try to tell me, oh, he's someone decent. No.
He's alright.
He would have got a contract.
But you still got
as
the Dolphins, you still got Xavier Howard on one side and Eli Apple.
Can you imagine if Jalen Ramsey wouldn't have got hurt, what that cornerback tandem would have been like? They'd have been man out there all day.
No.
I don't think they ranked them top 10.
Oh, Jalen?
Are you serious?
I don't know.
No, Jalen's like 49 or something. He got cooked last year.
Yeah, he got swamped by everybody last year.
We cooked them in the Super Bowl. Jamar Chase cooked them too.
Jamar Chase is cooking everybody.
Yeah, just saying.
He's cooking everybody.
Cheeto's back. Cheeto's back.
Next.
They got good corners this year too.
Next.
But like I said, you gotta. Next. I'm not excited for the Jets. I think they're gonna be trash.
Why?
What?
I think it's too much hype.
Too much hype?
Yeah.
So you think the hype is gonna make them trash? Or
the
expectations?
I don't think they can reach the level of expectations they're sealed to be. They're sealed to win that division. They're sealed to at least go to the AFC championship. There's no way.
Let me tell you something.
They're not gonna win the division. The Bills are still the Bills, regardless that we smoked them.
The Jets have a really good roster. Respect.
Who's coming back from the Bills? The guy that was on Kansas City. I think he was on the Rams.
They got their guys back. They're gonna have Allen, Stephon Diggs, Gabe Davis is there.
Gabe Davis got smoked by Eli Apple when he played them. Locked them up.
Next, anyway. But that's a weapon that they have. They also got Von Miller on defense.
Von Miller's back.
They got Oliver's on that line.
See that? Really the Bills would have got me nervous if we didn't upgrade our O-line.
Didn't they sign Mike Milano too? He's one of the top linebackers. Mike Milano.
You said the Bills?
For the Bills.
He said we. Like he's a Bills
fan.
No. You see him? He be switching it up. Just because they're the best team in New York. I try to that.
Cat.
New York looking a little deep this year.
First off.
New York looking deep. So is it the New York Jets or is it like the refurbished Green Bay Packers?
It is the refurbished Green Bay Packers.
They got Lazard. They got Rodgers. They're trying to pick up Devontae Adams wanted to go there.
Listen.
Yeah, he said he's gonna retire later.
I'm telling you this right now. The Jets' only reason, what you're saying about the Jets, which I will give validity to, is because they have Aaron Rodgers. That team needs to be forget division, forget conference. They need to win Super Bowl.
Nah.
Yeah, they do.
They can't reach it.
Why
There's too
not?
many other teams that's so much better than them, that they have been better than them. This is just 1 year.
So on paper right now.
They haven't even played yet.
On paper right now, they have a they probably might have the most talented team in that division.
How's their O-line?
I think their defense is probably.
And their defense is, I think it might be top 5.
Yeah, their defense is good.
Easily.
It's crazy. Because
Sauce Gardner's
is top 1. He's number 1. Sauce Gardner is number 1.
Number 1.
He's tall.
Corner?
Yeah. He's ranked 1.
But it's only because he's tall. Cheeto got injured.
Cheeto wasn't even. Listen.
Because Cheeto got injured. Did you not see that?
I mean,
he had the best coverage before he got injured. ACL and MCL.
And now he's coming back, so he won't be
100%.
And he ain't coming.
Yeah, he did.
Again.
Did you see his feet movement? I been watching many camps.
You mean feet movement? All right.
That
what
what
happens when he?
I'm telling you, when this heals up, I'm gonna kick the shit out of you.
Get out of here. You're gonna need more people. Get out of here. You're gonna need more people.
You only got half a fight left.
Yeah, half a fight. Listen, it's half a fight. It's half a fight. Listen, I cheat. You know what I'm saying? I cheat. I'll cheat. He's gonna try, and I'll drop kick him in his knee. I'll put his kneecap right back in his thigh again. I'll cheat.
I don't care for that.
You carry. All right, I guess we're all in the same breath, man. Listen. Anyway.
Well, like I said, so Sauce is good, but I didn't realize how tall he was.
6'3".
I thought he was taller than that.
No, 6'3". But even for a corner, that's tall.
Because Jalen Ramsey's like 5'9", 5'10", so he's not
Ramsey's 6'2".
Is he?
Yeah. he just plays a press down where he squats a little bit because a lot of these receivers are smaller receivers that they're putting on the outside now.
Because I know nobody's out jumping T. Higgins.
No, not at 6'4", no.
No, his vertical is
And
crazy.
he plays ball.
And he plays
ball.
ball.
That was his first sport, basketball.
So nobody's not getting him at the highest point of the football.
But like I said, I think the Jets are overhyped. I mean, I hope they do well, but
I think they're gonna come out good.
I don't think that they're overhyped. I think for the
They
talent
got a
that
good
they
team.
have,
they're not gonna reach their potential.
Let me tell you something.
Why? Because they got Dalvin Cook now.
Not even
No,
that.
they don't even got Dalvin Cook.
They
He
got
was there without a contract.
Garrett Wilson, which that wide receiver himself, he's good.
They got Garrett Wilson.
Then they got that Brees Hall.
They got Brees Hall's coming back.
Brees Hall.
He was
Brees Hall was
cooking.
cooking.
He was cooking
he
before he
was.
got
He would have
hurt.
been good if he didn't get hurt.
But
Alright.
if they pick up Dalvin Cook, they
I don't think
mentioned
they need
Brees
to pick
Hall.
up Dalvin Cook personally.
I said the same thing.
I think they can run off of Brees Hall.
I disagree. You can never have too much talent. You can never have too much talent.
This dude.
And no, because let me tell you something. Every team in the NFL right now, most teams are running a dual back system. They're running
Yeah,
running
'cause they get
back
tired.
rotation. What happened?
Because they get tired.
Right, they're running running back rotation.
There's not much running backs that can score 5 touchdowns in a game.
All right, buddy.
Here we go. We're not talking about one game. The same guy also rushed for 800 yards in the season after rushing for 1,300.
Yeah,
We're not even
how
listening.
many catches you got?
Well,
Does he have
obviously,
more rushing yards than Saquon?
as far as what?
Yes.
As far as
Just
what?
yes.
As
Just
far
yes.
as what? Yes, what?
Does he have more rushing yards than Saquon?
Oh, he should because
Thank
he's
you.
been in the league a year and a half longer.
Thank you.
What are you talking
Saquon
about?
was out for what, a year and a half?
Yeah,
It's not my
buddy.
fault. It's not my fault.
But it's not your fault. But
You know what the crazy thing about it is, like, when the people put stats against other people, like, they'll do it to Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow. I just saw this, like, not so long ago. Joe Burrow didn't play, like, this first season.
he was
yeah, he was out. Yeah, he got his. That's when they had a real bad offensive line.
But they were
yeah.
like, oh, that's because Justin Herbert has more passing yards than Joe Burrow. No shit.
No.
I mean, he's out a whole year, so I mean, I get that.
No, let me tell you something, man. Justin Herbert. And
And I saw this crazy thing too online, and it blew my mind. It was like that Justin Herbert got a big contract, but did you see the wins he had last year? He beat like the Cowboys, the Jaguars. He didn't beat nobody good. When he did go to the playoffs,
did he beat the Jaguars when it mattered? When they were up by 4 touchdowns?
No, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't the Jaguars. He beat like bum teams. I think it was the Giants.
No.
They lost to the Giants. Lost to the Rams when they picked up Baker. They should have won that.
They said that he won like 10 games, and it was like by a field goal to something, but they won, and then when they finally get to the playoffs, he got smoked by the Jaguars.
Yes.
So they were like,
yes. Can you imagine what that Trevor Lawrence contract is going to be when that comes up?
He got mad time, doesn't he?
No.
Yeah, next year. This year.
He has this year, and then he's
Yeah,
up for. He's up. He can play next year, but I'm sure they're going to extend him.
I feel like they have to.
They're gonna have to. They have
Who else
to.
over there that they're gonna give the money to?
Nobody.
They've never really had anybody for the past couple of years.
Yeah, Jalen Ramsey, and then they let him go.
Ramsey, and then they also had what's his name from the Bucks, the running back,
Leonard Fournette.
Fournette.
They did at one point. Leonard Fournette
They
still.
wore him down when he was on that team.
Absolutely, and now Leonard Fournette can't get no
He
team
can't even go past 5 yards.
You know what I mean? He doesn't have no team that's willing to say, "Hey, we're gonna go down and cook if we have to do anything." I'm telling you guys, Zeke, Dalvin, Leonard Fournette, as preseason training camp, preseason stuff go along, and injuries pile up, which it always does at this time of the year, they're gonna get called. But again, the reason why the running back market is not what it is because of guys like Zeke Elliott.
I'm surprised Zeke is still
Tyler
outside. I
Gurley.
thought somebody would have tried to pick him up.
Zeke will try to sign for like 1.1 mil.
He's willing to get anything. Zeke is not. You know what Zeke is?
He's not what he was his rookie year.
Zeke is.
He's a good backup. We were looking at him picking him up for a
They
backup.
should have just swapped Pollard and him and just left it like that.
They should have.
But they just
They did.
No, they owe him more money if they kept up Zeke.
They did owe him more money.
That's
they
why they
wasn't
cut
going to
him.
pay him for what they was using him for.
Yeah, that's why they cut him because they didn't want to pay him.
And then Tony Pollard, you know, for a guy who had one good year and broke an ankle in a playoff game, he's not even signing his tender. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know, and a lot of people were saying.
But Zeke he's a good backup, no matter what. We lost Samaje. And Samaje's not even going to be the prime running back in the Broncos.
Because no team right now uses a primary running back. It doesn't work that way.
Giants do.
What are you talking about?
Steelers do.
What are you talking about?
Saquon's not your guy's prime running back?
He's half the team.
Saquon? Oh, here we go. All right. So
Daniel Jones is the backup running back.
Daniel
Daniel Jones is the backup running back.
I already told y'all in the introduction to this, we will not tolerate Daniel Jones slander on this podcast.
It's just you.
I will not tolerate Daniel Jones slander on this podcast.
You said it.
He also ran for over 700 yards last year and 7 rushing touchdowns.
Vic.
Respectfully, you better put some respect on that name.
Okay, that's why I gave him backup running back.
All right, he's not a backup running back. Because let me explain something to you. They even got quarterbacks right now who they got to be a dual threat.
Yeah, Justin Fields. I know that. Lamar Jackson.
And let me tell you something.
Patrick Mahomes.
And let me tell you something about Justin Fields. Why y'all just spoke Justin Fields? Justin Fields right now has no excuses. No excuses.
Did they have a better offensive line? Because that offensive line last year, he couldn't stay in the pocket more than a second.
Listen, they got DJ Moore. Don't they got Chase? They didn't get your boy Chase Claypool?
Yeah.
Don't.
They got DJ Moore.
He's still a rookie. He was a rookie last year, Chase Claypool, right?
No.
Third year or whatever it was?
Justin Fields has no more excuses right now.
He's not even like a top 20 receiver.
He's who?
Chase Claypool.
No, but what about DJ Moore? DJ Moore's top 10. And please tell me something different.
I don't know, top 10.
Yeah.
That's a lot of receivers.
You mean that's a lot of receivers?
Top 10 Panthers.
Top 10 receiver, period.
There's no way.
Your man did 3+ seasons over 1,100+ yards receiving. He carried that damn. You guys, you see
in top 10 though?
Absolutely.
So you're telling me there's not 10 more receivers that you could say that's better than him right now?
He's a top 10 receiver in my opinion.
So there's not 10 receivers that you think is better than him?
I think he's in the top 10. I don't think there's 10 receivers better than him. I don't think there's absolutely exactly 10 receivers better than him. Not at all.
You're crazy.
You mean I'm crazy?
I could probably name top 10 right off the top of my head.
All right, so let me ask you a question. This man is getting 1,100+ yards receiving for 3+ seasons. Who the hell is throwing him the football?
The Panthers?
Yes.
Baker was at the time.
Baker was for a little bit. Also, they had what? Don't they have Darnold as well? And they have Darnold, Sam Darnold as well.
Yeah.
So again,
was he a high draft pick?
Sam Darnold was the number 2 pick by the Jets.
But that's what I'm saying.
What happened?
So was Jordan Love was a first round draft pick. Is he gonna be great this year? You think?
Jordan Love has the same weapons that Aaron Rodgers had last year.
No, he doesn't. Aaron Rodgers took him.
They lost Lazard. Wait. They lost Lazard and Cobb.
Oh, you talking about 11-year-old Randall Cobb?
All right, buddy.
All right. Let's go there. All right, they did lose Alan Lazard. You're right. So Jordan Love they still got those 2 running backs over there, Aaron Jones and and what's his name? That's what they're gonna have to go.
Nah.
And
Jordan Love, I heard, got feet too. He can run.
Yeah, he's a bit of a dual threat himself.
He's kind of like the Trey Lance there.
He's actually gonna have a better season, I think, than most people believe he's gonna
have a better season than Aaron Rodgers.
No, Aaron Rodgers has more weapons.
Yeah,
Aaron Rodgers has more weapons.
That team is not bad.
That team is
kind of
the Jets is kind of loaded if you really think about it.
Defense and offense.
Their defense.
Look at their division.
Their division is not bad though.
Yeah, but you think they're gonna win the division?
Yes, because I think Buffalo.
Listen. Buffalo's on.
Thank you.
They're on a standstill for the past 4 years now.
Thank you. He just made my point right now. I think Buffalo's going to go downward this year.
I think they are.
I think they were.
Just look at how it ended last year.
I think this is the last year for Buffalo to do something, and then next year they'll go.
I think last year was their best year. I think that was that last year. I think they're going to go downward because I think the Jets.
Josh Allen man in cover now. Let's talk about it now.
You mean Josh Allen man in cover?
He is.
He is, but what does that do? He still can't stop throwing interceptions like he's crazy.
He's not Dak.
You mean he's not Dak?
He's not Dak.
No.
Dak throwing interceptions.
Dak throws interceptions.
Did you see him at minicamp?
Yeah, I did, and I loved every moment of it. He's throwing endzos at minicamp, and I love it.
Him and Trayvon Diggs just got in his shouting match yesterday.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, because he's like, I'm catching everything you throw it.
Yeah. Dak is bad. So
he's not bad.
Here we go.
He's not hard.
Again. I'm not gonna sit
Who's
here.
better, Dak or Daniel Jones?
Daniel Jones, without a question.
I'm asking you.
I say Dak. No doubt about it.
All right, and watch what Dak does. Dak has proved what he's capable of. Dak is
In your division,
Who's the best in that
Hurts.
Hurts, yeah.
Hurts. Why? Why Hurts?
He went to the Super Bowl yesterday. Last year.
Oh my God. So again.
He has the most. He was
right.
almost MVP too.
All right. So we give guys credit.
Top 5 receivers.
We
or
give,
top 10 receivers.
We got
Devontae's not top. Devontae's not
he is
top 10
good.
receiver either. Are you guys forgetting like Justin Jeffries, Jamar Chase, Cooper Kupp, still Devontae? Like they don't
Cooper
matter.
Couldn't do anything last year, so.
Apparently he's still like a 99. It mattered though.
Hey,
he's
listen,
still
respectfully, because he runs that team.
Not respectfully.
He runs that team.
Listen.
It's just like Saquon with
CD Lamb is still up there. Like you putting him over.
No.
CD Lamb is not good. AJ Brown is not good.
AJ Brown is good.
Brown.
Yes.
Jesus Christ! I didn't name like eight receivers.
You know you didn't.
Calm down.
No, you didn't. You didn't name 8 receivers. Who's that?
Who's their tight end?
Bigby. From what I last remember.
Oh yeah, Higby.
Higby.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is.
Why is it big on your mind? That's weird.
You wow.
I don't know if he's gonna recover. He already was out for the season.
Well,
he
he
got
was out last
re-injured
season.
again.
Listen, he has the next 5 weeks to recover. He don't gotta play preseason games. He don't even gotta extend. He knows the playbook. He just needs to heal and get better because they're gonna rely on him on everything.
Yeah, because they lost.
everything.
Yeah, but everybody knows that.
On
Double
everything.
him. You're done.
On everything. And I still think Matthew Stafford gets he's still getting that leeway from that Super Bowl he won a couple years ago.
For what? He got paid after. He don't deserve that bread.
Listen, they putting him in the top 10 of quarterbacks, and I don't think so, but that's another story for another time, you know?
Oh no. So wait, let's think. How far do you think the Steelers are gonna get this year? Since you're a Steelers fan. And tell me why.
I think we'll be the same as last year. I think we're gonna still be kind of flat.
Okay, why?
We still got too many rookies. I mean, we're still brand new. I mean, this is gonna be our second year for Kenny Pickett. He didn't even start it last year. You know,
Yeah.
He came in 4 or 5 games in, and even
then
then
he
he was
came
out
out,
twice
yeah.
for concussions or whatever it was.
But they got those new helmets for all the quarterbacks.
Yeah, but how well is that gonna work? Look at Tua. Let's see how well it works on him.
Yeah, he's gonna be the test of it, like
I mean, because they fucking him up.
he's gonna be checked down.
Oh.
Tua.
Nah.
They're gonna have
He's gonna be in shotgun formation for
all
the rest
the
of his
time.
life.
That's what Joe Burrow had him because he
rest of
kept
his
getting
life.
sacked.
Right. Remember that
If he
year they
gets
went to the
sacked
Super
one
Bowl.
more time,
Remember that year the Bengals went to the Super Bowl. Joe Burrow was in shotgun a lot of the time.
That's how Tua's gonna be because, bro, he can't keep taking hits like that. I mean, he's just gonna
Which means they have no offensive line, which means they haven't even solved the problem that they need to solve.
Our offensive
y'all
line's
did,
elite.
but
Telling you, I ain't gonna see it.
I tell you this much.
Orlando Brown,
I was-
Lau Collins still because we didn't drop or anything. We still got our snapper, I forget his name. But then we also got those other 2 people we picked up from Tampa Bay, Alex Kappa, and we still got Jonah Williams too. So our starting O-line is good.
Listen, as far as the Steelers go, I respect your organization as a franchise. I respect your coach. You guys are gonna be last place in that division.
Yes.
nah, I think we're gonna be third.
No,
Yeah.
because if you think the Browns are the bottom Browns as they were before,
I think
you
we'll
have
beat
got
the
this
Browns.
mistaken.
No. I
You've
think
got that
No,
mistaken.
I think the Browns are gonna have a crazy year.
They're gonna have a crazy year.
Like, just look at it on paper. Let's look at it. All right, they got top 5 running back in Nick Chubb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson comes back half as good as he did
And he
before.
gets a whole training camp.
Yeah. Even
And
if he
a
comes back as
preseason.
half as good as he was in Houston. And Houston, they had no weapons,
No, you didn't have shit.
right? So then you also got on defense Myles Garrett out there.
They got 2 stud corners.
Yeah, that's a word. And then they still got the other guy right
Greedy
next
Williams.
to him.
Yep.
The next to him, right? That's defense. And then now you have Elijah Moore they took from the Jets.
Listen.
And then who else?
That team is going to be they are.
Who's the other receiver?
Amari Cooper.
You got
Yeah,
Amari Cooper,
And then,
Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Yeah.
That tight end is good, and then Joe.
David
That's what I'm
Jones.
saying.
Let me tell you
the
something.
Browns are gonna be scary this year.
I'm not
Nobody,
saying they're not.
nobody
Still think
is
it's
that honestly right now. That is my sleeper team this year in the league because I don't think nobody's gonna give them the respect due. And I think Deshaun Watson is gonna come back and he is going to
Cook.
He's going to cook. He has all the allegations. Yeah, he has all the allegations behind him
They're not
now.
coming at us, but
He has all the allegations behind him.
Ravens are going to be in the first.
You know,
no,
I think it's Ravens, Bengals, Steelers.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I think we're gonna just cut this year.
No, stop
I
it.
think we're just gonna cut.
Stop it. This is not the same cakewalk you guys have had. You're not gonna go
We have
in.
an easier schedule than we had last year.
You guys are not.
The Ravens are.
We don't play the Jets. We play the Bills once. We play the Chiefs once. I'm never worried about the Chiefs.
I was about to say you're never.
Why are you not worried about the
Because
Chiefs?
we're 3-1 against the Chiefs.
Yeah, and the one
Since
loss
Joe
you
Burrow's
got, and the one loss you got.
And the 1-1 we got too at their home field, the center that's home.
Well, they win trophies with their wins. You guys don't.
Trophy.
They win trophies with theirs. You guys don't.
Regardless, like I said,
Just saying.
how far do you think the Steelers are gonna go bottom?
I think the Steelers, they don't have it.
I honestly feel like we had the hardest
place.
division though. That's why.
We do. We by far have the hardest division.
Jeez, that's.
Who else has a tougher division than us?
The NFC East is good too.
Shut the fuck up.
What are you talking about?
NFC East.
We had no team last year in that division under 500. Our fourth place team, our last place division team was 500 last year.
So did we, apparently.
Apparently who?
Because the Steelers weren't, they were above 500.
The Browns were under 500.
What was it?
Yeah. Okay. Listen, you guys have a real tough division. The AFC East is gonna be really
But
good
like you
this
just
year.
said, the Browns is gonna be different.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
That whole division
And I trust the Steelers are gonna still be the Steelers, but with all the talent in that division, I can't see them, especially with a second-year quarterback, being able to leap over Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson. That's going to be a tough.
I honestly feel the Steelers going to be the bottom of our division too, but they still might make the playoff.
No.
It depends. Their coach is good.
We got a lot of talent.
AFC is
they just healthy. Who you got?
Got to put it to use.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Last year, bro,
TJ Watt got hurt. That hurt you guys.
I'm tell you something. The NFC is.
He's always getting.
The NFC is wide open.
You said the NFC.
The NFC
is the hardest division.
The NFC.
AFC North.
No, I said it's the best division. I didn't say it was
the hardest. I said what's the hardest division?
The hardest division?
AFC North.
NFC East.
That makes no sense.
How does that make no sense? No team went under 500 last year. How does that make sense?
Yeah, because you guys had the easiest schedule.
All
right,
here
we go. Yeah. Here we go.
The hardest team you faced was the Vikings.
Here we go. Oh boy.
Kirk Cousins is the most inconsistent guy out there.
Yeah, okay. The Vikings are scrubs, right?
I didn't say that. I said Kirk Cousins is inconsistent.
Kirk Cousins is inconsistent?
You don't like Kirk Cousins?
Listen, I don't. Listen, I think he gets too much credit for somebody who does nothing and has won absolutely nothing.
Well,
nothing.
Kirk Cousins is kind of like a refreshed Eli.
Absolutely not. Eli wins Super Bowls. Don't even think about comparing.
The best catch, right, was OBJ, and then that was because Eli even says, I don't like it to be the best catch because it was a horrible throw. OBJ caught that. Justin Jefferson did the same catch, maybe even better, because he had one hand and he ripped it from the corner's thing. Kirk Cousins.
We forget about George Pickens' catch last year?
Nah, Justin Jefferson got that.
I'm
the
just
best
saying,
catch last year.
that was still a crazy
But
catch.
did you see him do the mini camp?
Yeah, you see that?
I ain't trying
Joey Porter Jr.?
I ain't trying to listen to y'all, man. Listen.
All right, so let's go back to you. How far you think the Giants is gonna make it this year?
We playoff bound. We probably went out division too. Yeah, I said it.
Nah,
Against the Eagles?
I think the Eagles are winning.
Here we go. The Eagles.
Listen,
the Eagles.
I think it's gonna be Eagles, Giants, Cowboys, and then.
Let me explain something to y'all about the Eagles. Let me explain something to y'all.
You guys?
Let me tell you. No. All right. Listen, and they were supposed to because they had the superior talent. Again,
Not this year. But they don't have the superior talent this year.
You know what the Eagles are.
They don't have the superior talent this year. They lost their running back,
which makes us not, and we added a little bit of talent, which makes us. I think we can play with the Eagles. But the Eagles, you know what the Eagles are? The Eagles are a team who celebrates putting up NFC Championship banners. Not Super Bowls, NFC Championship banners. And you're laughing because you know what I'm saying is true. It's true.
All right, so you think, you should think that. That's your favorite team. But
I think Daniel Jones is no different than Jalen Hurts.
You are crazy.
No, I'm not.
Daniel Jones does not throw the ball as much as Jalen Hurts.
Because Jalen Hurts didn't throw it as much either until he got Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown. All of a sudden now, Jalen Hurts knows how to throw a football. He knows how to throw a forward pass.
We're not going to keep doing this conversation because if Mahomes does the same thing with your guys' same receivers, right?
And that Super Bowl.
it's the same thing. Kadarius Toney looked phenomenal, and he was on the Giants.
He looked like a stud.
What happened to Kadarius Toney? Where's Kadarius Toney at right now?
He's injured right now.
Okay, so all right.
But he's wide receiver number 1 on Kansas City.
Wait, because they lost Juju.
Not
they don't
for
have
long.
Tyreek anymore.
No, they
Yeah,
still
he's
got.
wide receiver 1.
They got
John Ross III. He retired.
He retired. But guess what? I would like to see what Richie James does this year for them.
What do you do if he cooks? If Richie James cooks, then it's Daniel Jones is the problem.
No.
Yes.
No.
That's
no.
what it sounds like to me.
Because I guarantee you, Richie James will not cook. The reason why Richie James is on the Steelers.
And then Darius Slayton resigned. You guys resigned
We
Darius
resigned
Slayton.
Darius Slayton. Yes. Yes.
That drops everything, just like
Yes.
Daniel
Just
Johnson.
Richie James dropped everything. Yes. The same way. Yes.
Alright, so like if we match it up, that Richie James is gonna have more completion yards, more yardage than Darius Slayton is the quarterback. That's what we're gonna make it down to.
No.
No.
No. No.
No.
First off, you guys know already. I think Mahomes is a quarterback god. There's nobody better. He's number
He's
one.
a go to the hair.
He's number one. Stop it. Because Mahomes actually wins Super Bowls. You know what?
We're gonna win it this year.
Let me tell you something.
We're gonna
Let me tell you something.
No,
I didn't say that last year. I said that this year for sure.
No, all right. First off, let me tell you
The
something.
only game we're worried about is week 1. Because I don't know if Joe Burrow's going to be there. Because we never get a solid mini camp, training camp with Joe Burrow. Last year's appendix, COVID year.
that is true.
We never get a solid fresh year for him to go.
Stop agreeing with him.
Right?
Stop agreeing with him. Stop letting him talk this.
Week one.
Stop
We
talking
faced
this.
the bum Steelers, and we had to go to overtime and lost in the second field because he threw 4 inches because he had an eruption in his appendix.
You make
After that, cook.
You make more excuses for a guy who's about to make $60 million a year.
After that, he
than
cooked.
anything else. Let me tell you something.
He's played
Let me
technically
tell
2
you
years in
something.
the league, went to Super Bowl
So-
1 year, and went to the
so-
AFC
so-
Championship the second year.
So Patrick
Who hasn't
Mahomes-
done it?
So Patrick Mahomes.
First time played Tom Brady, smoked him.
So Patrick Mahomes is not the best quarterback in the NFL right now.
No, not to me. Pat who?
Pat Mahomes.
Pat who?
The
That's
guy
not
who beat
him.
y'all. You
That's
know
not
what?
fair. Who beat us once? Say it. I dare you. The guy that lost us 3 times. That's what I heard. The guy that lost us 3 fucking times.
And the one time he beat you guys.
And the one time we beat him was at his stadium.
All right,
too.
he beat you guys and went to the Super Bowl and won.
Against the Eagles, we would have
The
beat them too.
Bengals, the
We would've beat them
Bengals,
too.
the Bengals and
He
the
would have beat
Eagles,
the Rams
Bengals,
because his O-line would have never
the
held
Bengals.
up.
You
Aaron
guys,
Donald.
you see, and this is what's wrong
Or
with
Von
you guys.
Miller.
You guys are the worst because you guys
We
make
the worst.
Because you guys make
I'm like DJ Khaled, we the best.
you
What talking about?
you guys make excuses. You guys put excuses up for losing. You guys got Cheeto coming off a major injury, and then you got pretty much a second-year guy going out
Cam
there.
Taylor Britt that shut down Stephon Diggs. That's why Josh Allen did not want to throw it to him, and he was our primary when it should have been Eli technically, but he became our primary because Cheeto went down. And let's talk about Cheeto before he got hurt. No receiver caught a touchdown on him before he got hurt. That's a fact. So with that being said, Cheeto's back. Cam Taylor Britt's good, right? Mike Hilton's coming off the bench for them two. Then we have Dax Hill and Nick Scott that we got from the Rams.
And again.
And our defensive line is good.
And again.
And the middle linebacker Logan Wilson's out there with Jeremiah Pratt.
And again. So again, for as great as you guys have been talking, because
great, and you just said we had nobody. We did this in 2 years. We dropped it. We did this in 2 years.
You sat
We
here.
did this in 2 years. You said we have done nothing. 2 years.
You sat here.
And our coaching, Luana Rumo, and with the defense great.
You're exalting your team's greatness right now, right? This is what you're doing.
No, you're telling me we did nothing. I'm telling you what we have done in 2 years.
And what you guys have done,
But we've done nothing.
Nobody is not.
Nobody ever that drafted the first round has done what we've done the last 2 years.
What you guys, all right, here's my point. You're talking about the things you've done that you've done well. I've never taken that away.
No, you did. You said we done nothing, right?
No, you got nothing by way of how great you talk about that team is.
You said we done nothing.
Where is we went to the Super Bowl?
We did.
We won 2 AFC North championships.
Yeah.
We've been to the AFC
If we had a
championship
half a
game
second,
twice.
we would have won that Super Bowl. A half a second.
Where is your Super Bowl ring for as great as y'all are? Because
What do you mean how great we are?
Bengal fans are coming out saying that you guys are fucking great. Where is the Super Bowl ring for
This
great?
year. This year. I just told you who's going to stop us.
Okay. Okay.
Who's gonna stop us this year?
Okay.
The only team that technically I need to worry about is NFC because I don't see no issue with the AFC except my division. And I'm gonna say it again: we have the hardest division in NFL.
We have to worry about the NFC, but you keep saying that the Eagles are probably the best team in the NFC, right or wrong?
Yeah, but we'll get there at the Super Bowl. We'll worry about that at the Super Bowl. But to get to there, I'm not worried.
So if
and then everybody says NFC's trash. NFC's nothing compared to AFC.
the AFC has the deeper teams.
Okay.
That's
so you're telling me if I'm not worried about the people in the AFC, why the fuck do I need to worry about the people in the NFC? So that means we're gonna take the Super Bowl this year. I'm telling you, the Super Bowl's this year.
You're delusional.
This year.
But when you're delusional.
I already got a plan to go to Vegas. I'm not even gonna go to the game.
Get out of your division first. Do that.
We have. The last 2 years we won them.
In the last 2 years, you've won nothing. You have nothing by
I
winning
have
Super
won
Bowls.
nothing. The last
Come
2 years.
on, man.
Nobody's ever done it.
Let me tell you something. Do you think right now that the Minnesota Vikings are sitting here right now, we won the NFC Central last year. And it did what for you? You got nowhere. You think, what's this team? Whoever won the AFC West last year, the Chargers or whoever, we won the AFC West last year.
Yeah, they're excited.
Why?
I mean, you're excited off a playoff win. This is your first most excitement in 5 years because you got one playoff win. I try to hear you. We got a playoff win. We're Giants. Got the playoff win 5 years. The last 5 years, you got a playoff win.
We won a playoff game.
And you're excited, aren't you?
Little to no talent.
So you're not excited?
Little to no talent. And we should be excited because we added.
Little to no talent.
We're little to no talent.
Daniel Jones is not good because he just said.
Whoa! Did he just say Daniel Jones is good?
He said not good. No, I said not good. Turn on your mic.
Wait.
Not good.
Wait,
but we have little to no talent.
We had
we won a playoff game. We're excited.
He's got the size.
You said I shouldn't be excited for the last 2 years that we've been cooking. This is the year. I'm telling you.
It's one thing to be excited, and it's another thing to be as as boastful as you guys have been.
On paper, nobody's.
Bengal fans have only come out in the last 2 or 3 years.
Fuck you.
What Bengal fan you know? Like you said,
I know. But you know I've been around.
None. Like, listen, Bengal fans, they finally could come out of hibernation because they could finally stop sucking and stop losing to the Steelers every year, which is what they were doing consistently, even with Andy Dalton, who was actually pretty good.
The last time we played the Steelers, the Super Bowl run, I think we scored like 52 on them. That's so ridiculous.
And you should have, because you was a much better team than they were.
How? How were we a much better team in the last 2 years and we just been doing everything? We have young talent, and we don't get the credit for none of that shit. Talk about
you do get credit for young talent.
You guys done nothing. The last 2 years, done nothing.
You do get credit for young talent. What I'm saying is,
we drafted well. That's all I can say.
Okay,
and
so
then
why hasn't
we've been doing decent.
Why
now this is the time that they gotta open the checkbook. We drafted good young talent. You're
not gonna pay everybody. You're not gonna
go
pay.
from there.
You're not gonna pay everybody. You get Jamar, get Joe Burrow, get Jamar, and call it a day.
Now we're gonna keep T.
Good luck.
You just want T on your team.
Respectfully, but he's gonna command about 25 mil.
Yeah, they already projected that. They projected he's getting 25. Jamar's gonna get about 32. They're looking to give Joe's
gonna get damn near
60
60
for 10 years. They looking.
Joe's gonna get damn near 60.
But it depends what Joe really wants to do, because Joe Burrow don't care about money.
Here we go. All right.
He still lives at home with his parents.
With that being said.
Regardless, like I said, I feel like we're going into the chip. Like you guys think we're gonna lose in the playoff rounds.
Yeah.
And you're not even gonna make the playoffs apparently to this side. And he feels like he's gonna make the playoffs.
I can tell you my team is a year away. We'll make the playoffs, but we're a year away.
A year away from what?
We're a year away from really competing for the Super Bowl.
I think we're
competing for the Super Bowl.
Which means your window is very small.
This is it. This is the year we're gonna get it. I don't
and
see
if not, then what, you going downhill like the Bills have been for
probably
4 years?
No, probably because this is the year. This is the contract year that everybody needs to get signed.
Like
Higgins needs to get signed. Jamar needs to get signed, and then we signed Thr3at, which surprised me. We'll lose Cheeto this year if we don't win it. We lose Logan Wilson this year. Like I said, we re-signed Thr3. So Joe Mixon only got 1 year contract this year, so then we'll lose a lot of people. So if we don't get it this year,
no?
What?
Mixon.
What?
Is he getting locked up?
No, he's playing. God.
Just as good.
That
Because Kamara is.
Kamara's a retard.
They got Kamara on video.
They got him on
Yeah.
video. I mean,
They got him on video. It's bad.
But like I
It's
said,
bad.
this is our year, and if it's not this year, then it's gonna
That's
be a
it.
rough
You're going
rebuild.
downhill for like 4 or 5 years.
Nah,
You know why you guys
we're not
won't
gonna. We'll still be playoff thing and everything,
You know-
but we're gonna lose a lot.
You know why you won't rebuild? I'm gonna tell you why you won't rebuild. You won't rebuild because you guys will still have Joe Burrow.
Yeah, I know, but I'm still saying that,
That
it's
is-
still gotta be. We're gonna lose. Let's say they don't sign T. We still gotta put somebody there. That's why they drafted on the wide receiver just to see. They drafted Charlie Jones, I want to say, and then 2 other receivers too. And then we still got Trent Irwin that developing or whatever the case is. But it's going from there. Like I said, this is the year we have to win it, or we're gonna go see what's gonna happen.
I'm sorry for you guys. I wish I could have that.
I'm going to Vegas. I'm going to a game this year, and next year saving money because we're going to Giants games
Going
to
to
see
the
them get
Giants, too.
smoked regardless.
Cap.
So this is a good
Yeah.
first episode. You want to end it here?
What we be at? We're at 57. It's up to you.
Yeah, that was a good time.
I mean, listen. Y'all can end it if y'all wish. I'll just keep talking for the next 5 minutes because I can do that.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
The floor is yours.
Thank you. You guys won't struggle. The quarterback is the most important position in all of sports.
Apparently not to the Niners.
Well, they haven't been the same, but they got quarterback karma because of Kaepernick. But that's a whole nother situation for a whole nother time. All right. Yeah. Outside of that, go Giants. Good luck to y'all. You
Go
know.
to the
He
bowl.
said go Giants.
Good luck to
Go
y'all.
to the bowl.
Yeah.
There's no team I see that's a threat except for our division. And Steelers is not the threat.
Alright, calm down. Yo, relax. You're sleeping on us for no reason.
There's a reason.
We have talent.
Yeah, but Fryer move is your most talent.
That's cap. That's
he's
bullshit.
He's like the X factor.
That is bullshit.
Of what? Of their
No,
offense?
Steelers,
That
yeah.
is
No,
bullshit.
T.J. Watt is the most talented player,
Yeah, he's defense.
and he can dominate.
But I'm
that
saying,
whole
if
side
Wait
of the
till
ball.
George
I'm
Pickens, because
saying-
they're gonna give. He's wide receiver 1 this year.
And yeah, he is, but who's wide receiver 2?
Sadly, Deontay Johnson, he's terrible.
And they're gonna double up George Pickens because they know he's wide receiver when they
Let me
do
tell you
that.
something.
So
They
that's
doubled up
why.
last year and they still did
That's why Fryer move is your X factor.
We also got Darnell Washington from Georgia
But that's like I said,
this past year.
Fryer
for the
move
draft.
is your X factor because nobody's really gonna go hard on him, and he's gonna be cooking.
Yeah.
Darren Waller for comeback player of the year.
Didn't you talk all that shit about him?
I didn't.
He did, and now
Cap. That's cap.
he's
I
on the
didn't.
He's on the
team.
Giants.
I didn't.
He's gonna be,
Oh,
no, it's bullshit.
I didn't.
Ask
I
Roby.
Before I
didn't.
end,
Ask
I never
Roby.
did.
Before we end, what I do want to say is the fantasy league I'm trying to have this year is gonna be intense because I'm gonna be like
I'm with it.
reporting, scouting, make sure I look at things. I'm gonna have
'Cause
like
last year,
top 10
I was-
tight
last year
ends,
y'all
top 10
slacked.
things
I was
like
the-
that.
I was the only one and like 2 others that were actually there for
Nah,
the draft.
yeah.
Y'all didn't even show up.
I got
We had
kicked
to do
out.
a second draft.
I
Yeah.
showed up.
For the first one?
I showed up for
For
everything.
the second one, Justin, he didn't even manage his
Everybody
team.
Yeah,
got
yeah.
everything.
No, but this year, like I said, I want to do the fantasy league, but I want to do like we could do the draft online, but I want to like meet up, have some beers,
I
have
wanna do an
pizza,
actual
whatever the
draft,
case,
yeah.
and then chill, and then we could draft. We'll still do it on the phones or whatever, but we'll be chilling and vibing as everybody's drafting.
I wanna
Money
do an
up
actual
front.
draft. Yeah.
Money up front.
Money
so
up
we
front,
did.
absolutely.
I'll put in a
Put it
prepaid
away.
card. Somebody, I got a lot of guarantees. I just need to
I
make
think
sure.
we do like 20.
I think I got
That's not
like,
bad.
I think I got maybe like 11, 12 guaranteed people that want to do it.
We should do like 20 ahead. Pause.
Yeah, I was thinking like,
Pause.
Yo.
I'm thinking like 25, maybe 30. It depends because if we do 20 and we got 10, that's 200 for the winner. I was thinking
Oh, you
a lot
first, second,
of
third,
no. What I wanted to do was the first gets the majority, the second doesn't have to pay because if he had second,
Okay.
and then that's it. But a lot of people has been reaching out was like, hey, you think you want to do like a trophy? Like, no. I'm like, I'd rather have the cash. But if we do a trophy, it needs to be like everybody needs to agree to it, and then they'll get it, obviously. But that comes
See,
out the winnings of the thing.
If
I'm
we-
not buying a trophy.
Listen.
You know what I mean?
If we do a trophy,
They were
we
like
gotta do
a
it.
like
Listen,
a
we
bell
gotta do it
or
every
something.
year.
We're
and
gonna
then
have
we-
to do it
we
every
pass
year.
it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm down to do that because I think that'd be cool.
You will have to get a trophy every year. Listen,
No,
No,
you just use the same.
No,
trophy.
let me tell you something.
You just keep passing.
If I happen to win this year, right, and I get the trophy, I ain't trying to give it back. This is my trophy for winning this year.
It's like
yours
a
for like a whole
belt.
year.
So
Oh,
you
is
gotta
that the
defend
belt?
it.
And then next year you gotta defend it.
This is my trophy. I'm keeping
And if
this
you
mine.
lose, then
And
you gotta
then
give it to the next.
But you have
the
to
winner
be.
for
You
next
have
year.
to be in a fantasy league next year, no matter what. Because
Got
you
it.
gotta.
So
I said we just
So
locked
do
it.
you want to do the
Yes.
trophies?
I'm down to do a trophy. I feel like
But
that'd
like
be a lot
that
of
comes
fun.
out. That comes out the winnings.
That's fine. I feel like that'd be a lot of fun though.
Yeah, because there's a couple of trophies I've seen, but they're kind of more pricey than I thought.
I mean, yeah, but if you got 11 people, I mean, it's not.
No, but we can't
depending on
have
how many
people.
you
We
got
can't
playing.
have people sitting here auto drafting either, bro.
No,
No, if
that's
you
what
are
I'm
draft-
saying. That's what I
Because
want.
you got a
That's
lot
why.
of people who
That's
are
why you gotta have it in
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, you got people.
Yeah,
who
that's
pick
why.
the
That's why I want to have
players
people to come
who
through
are
and we
just
chill.
auto drafting.
We'll have some. We'll drink. We'll have some beers. We'll have some pizza. Whatever the case. Maybe throw the grill on. Whatever the case. But that's why I'm trying to get dedicated people to make sure everybody comes through,
Well,
and
I'm
then we
down.
do it. And you know, I'd rather do a live draft. It's not really live, like everybody could do it on the phone, but we'll be here.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'd be like, yo, Shamar, pick, hurry up. And he'd be like, wait, hold on. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker's gonna take Joe Burrow again.
Yeah.
Talking all that shit, like, he picked Joe Burrow
And then
last
he benched
year.
him.
Yeah, he benched him and he got tight because Josh Allen wasn't cooking.
Josh Allen did cook. He got me a lot of points last year. The times I did start Joe
Against
Burrow.
Talking shit, he's gonna pick up Joe Mixon,
Get the hell out of here.
right?
Don't pick up Najee. That's mine.
Get out of here.
That was the best fantasy trade
You
I
had
ever
one
did.
good game. Get out of here.
Yeah,
had
that
one
was.
game.
And it was. He cooked that week.
And
absolutely cooked that
Najee
week.
didn't do shit last
Najee
year.
does yoga. Relax, right? That's
Well, yeah, that's my plan.
So what happens when you gotta resign him?
Okay.
Ah, yeah.
They got money.
He deserves more
So-
than Saquon.
So we'll plan for that.
No, I don't think more.
Yeah,
because
it's
we
just
got
the
more
market,
talent.
like you
We got
said.
more talent than the Giants do. No offense. Y'all really only have Daniel Jones and Saquon. Let's be honest.
Don't use air quotes when you say that. You say Daniel Jones and Saquon.
Daniel
Barkley.
Jones and
you
then
don't
Saquon.
you don't use air quotes when you say that.
Who else you got besides them two?
That's what I'm saying.
That's
so
my
why
point.
so why doesn't he
They
get
got
the,
Darius
That's why
Slayton.
Saquon-
so why doesn't he get the credit that he deserved for what he did last year? Because any other quarterback would have been slurped for what he did last year.
Yo.
Hey yo, nothing.
Nah.
No pause,
The
no
way that you
nothing,
said
bro.
slurp.
He'd have been any other quarterback would have been slurped, and I'll say it again. He'd have been slurped. I'll say it, and I'm gonna keep repeating it because guess what? It would have happened. Kirk Cousins had a great year. Meanwhile, Daniel Jones went on ahead and had a historic playoff game against him, and he still gets no credit. You know what? The Daniel Jones slander would not happen on
I
here.
give you that. Daniel Jones better than Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins inconsistent. He had more talent though. He
I-
had T.J.
Hawkinson and Justin
Sleeper.
Jefferson. Yeah, you know what? The Daniel Jones slander will not continue on here. I got my quarterback. I
got mine, bro. I don't know about his quarterback sleeping somewhere.
Alright, calm down.
that's fucked up.
Mine's not.
Yeah, it's a medical condition.
Mine,
He might get the two this year too.
nah.
He's up there.
Alright, anyway, thank y'all for joining us today. Next time on our podcast is going to be everything and then some. Until then, we out of here.